Now let's go to the second W. I hope the listeners, the viewers have got some take home message from my first W, which is wellness. And it is something the need of the hour. Unless we don't build a healthy generation, where is our future? Where is our human population going to survive? So I've given the topmost priority. First W is wellness. Now let's go to the second W, which is called we need to take some time. I don't want to utter so quickly. So let's make it a small round of thing to make you understand what is a real second W. How many of you are really thinking that you want to be successful in your life? No one will say, I don't want to be successful. Everyone wants to be successful in their life. Am I right? So this is something very unique and universal. Everybody wants to be successful and nobody wants to face failures and nobody wants to get bad experiences. So the best thing is learn from others' negative experiences, learn from other bad experiences. So these are all something very, very good people, wise people thinking, right? So who are these wise people? How are they getting these updates? And how are they learning? And how they are using it to make it successful with lesser number of failures. Always let's accept the road is not always the smooth road. Even if you are in spirituality, I would say you need to face the failures. You need to get the experience because life is ups and down. Life is a circle. You have to go the round. The round is up and down. So we need to accept that way. With all these things, the second point in spirituality, benefit of spirituality, and the second W is wisdom. Okay, what is wisdom? Have you ever thought of this word wisdom? Not much of heard about it. Always we speak, I am very intelligent, I am very smart, I am very judgmental, I am very perfect. These are the words which often comes to us. We are limited by these territories. Intelligent, intellectual. Usually they say all these words, but how often we use this word wisdom? Just think it over. Just one line I want to say in Tamil. அறிவு இழந்தனும் அறியாம தான் ஞானன்றதை சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ அதனால் we need to understand wisdom is different from knowledge. Many of us gain knowledge. You read, you learn the subject, you progress in your education, you get qualifications, you get multiple degrees and you practice. They are all knowledge. Knowledge is something acquired. You learn from this external world. And how many of you have thought about wisdom? Knowledge is different from wisdom. Anybody can get the knowledge. And every day you are getting knowledge. Knowledge need not be subjective. Knowledge need not be education. Knowledge comes from various sources. When you are at work, you get the knowledge of how to react to your customers, how to react to your subordinates, how to react to your superiors, and how to act to the situation, and how to do multitasking. They are knowledge. Knowledge comes from various sources. When you are with your family and you are trying to adapt to your family members, that is a knowledge. That comes by experience. That comes by learning. But there is something beyond knowledge. Have you ever thought of this? What is it? When you lose the knowledge, you get the wisdom. It is very simple. Everybody can get knowledge. You need not be spiritual to get the knowledge. You need not do spiritual practices to get the knowledge. If you read a book, you get the knowledge. If you listen to someone, you get the knowledge. If you move with someone, you get the knowledge. But will you get the wisdom? It comes from the inner self. It comes from inner. That is different. So anyone can get knowledge, and we need to understand knowledge is self-limited. Wisdom is unlimited. So there is a lot of difference between knowledge and wisdom. People are behind knowledge, but when you understand there is something beyond knowledge, and very few are blessed to get that knowledge, which is beyond that knowledge, is you will understand about the spirituality. So spirituality is something taught for doing for self improvements, self mastery. By really getting into spirituality, you are going to show this world who are you and how different are you and what are you going to do for this human civilization, human beings, and to this world and to this nature and to this universe. So now we need to understand people like children, adolescents, young age, youth, middle age, all these people, they are growing in their life. They want to flourish. They are all having a limited capacity. They are having a limited boundaries. See, when the children you ask what you want to become, they will say I want to become a doctor or an engineer or an auditor. And they slog the life. They work so hard. They lose their health. They lose their happiness and they work. They study and they get the degree and they get a position. And what is the end point of it? You may take anything, whether you are going to IIT or whether you are going to become whatever you want to achieve in this world through education. What is the end point? You want a luxury? You want a luxurious life? You want a luxurious living? Do you think that luxury is self-limited? Do you think you get that contentment with luxury? Never. So you all are bound to this limited capacities. The human brain is not confined to the knowledge. The human brain, different from the other birds of this world, different from the other living beings in this world, has that wisdom capacity. So only when you are spiritually empowered, this wisdom will be attained in your sight. Wisdom is different from knowledge. Everyone can get knowledge, but only a spiritually dynamic, vibrant, empowered individual can attain wisdom. Wisdom will come from inner side. So wisdom is something cannot be acquired externally. So only when you are spiritually active, only when you are spiritually progressing, wisdom will come from within. This is we need to understand. So the young generation, from the last topic I'm telling clearly, I'm not focusing the old age and the elderly people. What are they going to attain from getting this wisdom? You, the young generation, should know the value of wisdom. So you will not be confined to limited boundaries. There is no boundaries for you. What you want, you can achieve. You are all people thinking that I want to build assets for my life. Is that assets is sufficient for you? Or these is going to give you the contentment and happiness and sufficient for you? Never. And people think by merely being spiritual, you are supposed to lose everything. Never. Spirituality will make you gain everything. Spirituality is not to lose everything. Spirituality is to get everything. That is the unique of spirituality. That is the blessing of becoming a spiritual person. Not everybody listening to this video can become spiritually. First I told how wellness is different from health and it is beyond your controls. Now, second point, how many of you can get this knowledge and wisdom? Knowledge is in your control. Wisdom is beyond your controls. Can you get the wisdom? Can you become a multilingual personality? Can you be able to speak something which is beyond your thoughts? Something what you are seeing makes you think, make you become. But creativity is different in thinking. It is boundless. We need to understand. So wisdom comes with spirituality. And that is my second W. I hope The second video also would have triggered you and driven you to move into spirituality. I'm trying my best. Good day. See you in the third W.
உடல்நல குறைவு, அதனால் ஏற்படும் செலவுகள். இன்னைக்கு சூழ்நிலையில மக்கள் படும் பாடு ஏராளம். எல்லாரும் எதிர்பார்க்கிறது நல்ல மருத்துவமனையில் நல்ல சிகிச்சை. இதை அனைவருக்கும் குறைந்த கட்டணத்தில் சாத்தியப்படுத்த தொடங்கப்பட்டதுதான் GSSSS ட்ரஸ்ட்.
ஏழ்மையிலும் கல்வி, ஆரோக்கியம், அதுதான் நம்ம GSSSS ட்ரஸ்ட்.